Hello guys, Willy Creeper here, and well, did some work on the on Tower 1, and that's not working. Not feeling that at all. Could be the materials, could be the shape, could be that from inside it feels very much like some sort of plantation ranch house. Not sure. So what I'm going to go and do is I'm going to go and work on some animal pens in the bottom of this hill for a little while, clear my head, come back to it, and see what we can do with it. I'll be back with you when I'm ready to do that. Okay, a new day, and yep, I cleared the sheep and cows out of the basin, and they're hidden in a room at the bottom of the hill for later plans. Figure out what to do with those later on, and yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly slap maybe another 2 floors onto this tower. I'm just going to keep the same shape as it is. I'm just going to see what it looks like as it gets taller, and just double check it's not my imagination on how this thing looks. So I'll get on with that and I'll get back to you. You see, the problem is, it actually does look a little bit nicer, better than I thought it would. But where do you take it from there? Unless we accept that Tower 1 is not really going to be a tower at all. I cannot imagine that this will make a decent spire up into the sky. And I want the corner pieces and quite a lot of the building to be quite tall, quite fanciful. And that looks like a prison block, basically, or something. So I'm a little unsure as to where to go with that, although you could maybe fill in this bit, round out the shape. Let's just try that. Yeah. Yeah, well, there could be some light at the end of the tunnel here. I was getting very worried about that, but squaring it out slightly without like making the square perfect could be what we need. I'm going to go and cut some windows in there to make it a little less look a bit more like a building instead of a solid block, and then we'll go and take some distance views of it, and I'll also just finish the height up there. Back in a mo. Okay guys, let's have a look at this, see what we're dealing with. Overall, I'm not nearly as happy with this as I was when I originally laid it out in dirt. However, it is not as bad as I thought at the beginning of this episode. Certainly, I'm not quite sure, but what do you guys think? Is this view here a mess or interesting? Because I'm really torn. Obviously, we need to put glass in these windows, but yeah, I mean, it's an interesting higgledy-piggle, and what I don't want is for this this hill to be covered in like perfection, as weird as that sounds. So perfect symmetry or even perfect design. Um, I'm kind of going for a much more organic feel. Did I just place that door? Maybe I did. A much more organic feel, as if something has been built here over time, which it will have been. Take the Vinovator down. So almost like so for example, this tower would have a look of being built floor by floor. I guess it's the difference between, say, um, modern cities and old cities. So if you go around an old city, like, in Europe, um, the streets go all over the place. Interesting little nooks and crannies, um, roads that appear to go nowhere or to go back on themselves. Or should have taken the boat out, really, shouldn't I? Or disappear into nothing, and that's quite interesting. If you go to a modern city like a lot of American cities, but not just American cities, the centre of Glasgow, for example, is like this. There's been a certain amount of planning put into it, so everything ends up working on like a grid system. Like Glasgow city centre is based on a grid system, and what that is very easy to navigate. Very easy to navigate, but it it loses some of the interest and the ability to find little nooks that you'd never seen before. And that's kind of the feel I'd like to go with for at least some of this project. There will be obviously multiple buildings on here, on the top of the hill, and some of them will undoubtedly be very designed, planned looking. So they'll undoubtedly end up as being squares or circles or what have you. But yeah, tell me what you think about that, because I am in two minds about this building in particular. You can see it there through the trees. Certainly makes the hill look smaller than it initially looked like. Oh dear. Oh, that teaches me for not looking where I'm going. It certainly looks imposing from there. Yes. Right. I think that's looking a lot better than it was. I think the only way we're really going to tell, though, for the long term, is to continue building it up, which is a bit of a gamble because it might might just turn out to be a complete mess, and then I'm going to have to tear the bugger all the way down. However, yep, that could work. Still not decided on the purpose. I have a feeling, though, for the moment, I am happy to move in to the tower, get a bed inside, and yes. So let's do that, and we'll shift our furnaces and everything in there as well. We'll make a temporary storage room and a temporary furnace room in there. And I think our bedroom will be here. Okay, so let's put some doors on this thing. How are we going to do this? I'll have wooden pressure plates on the inside to match the floor-ish, and I guess it's going to have to be a button. I don't know if we'll need two or not. Let's see how it behaves. That's not how I want it. Like that. Now let's see. If we put a button here, it only opens one, eh? We'll have to figure that out. Hey, Mr. Skeleton. I've only got one arrow. Hey, let's go fight a skeleton. Come on! Whoa! Hey, I now have 3 arrows. Oh, you gave me 2 arrows. Excellent. Cool. Right. I do think in this game that if you have 2 doors together, anything that powers them should power both of them. So even if that, like, the door should power the other door. Just make things work smoother, I think. Right. Okay, well, let's go set our spawn, because it's just broken a bed. Just remember that. Right, okay. Because it's a long walk to... Not sure if I ever checked out where we finished up. Oh, yeah. So I don't want to walk all the way back here. At some point we should go back to spawn, though. We should... I don't know, after we start making trips into the nether. Sorry, just have some lemsip. After we go into the nether, we should make a some sort of transit system back to back and forth between here and the original spawn, just in case. Right. Okay, so let's get what I'm going to do. I'm going to get a couple of amenities going. First things first, I want to get an infinite water source in here. So let's go get some water. Okie dokie, right. Where are we going to put this? I need to fill those in as well with water. Let's put it in here, and where we should do it is here. Right, okay, so what we'll do is get some stone bricks and get some dirt as well. So our infinite source will be there, and what we shall do is we shall have that there, that there, that there. Have I not got any torches? Torches! Torches, torches, torches. There we go. Ah, that's interesting. Can you not put those down on? Right, okay, so that obviously needs a solid half slab, solid block in order to place it. Like that. Okay. Can still open those, yeah. There. That there. Oh, no, not that. That there, that there, that there, that there. That there. And we shall put a put a sign. Could we put a chest there? That could work. Should stop water. Like that. Nah, don't like that. do a sign. Yeah, okay. Can't think of anything witty to put there. Post your suggestions if you've got them. Alright, now that should create. Yep, infinite spring. Excellent. We'll put that there. That. Oh no. That there. And that there. Excellent. We can get rid of this torch down here. Okay. Shame you can see the pumpkins in there, the jack-o'-lanterns in there. It's quite like that. Okay. Okay, right, so I've done a bit of work on the lighting, and I really like how these jack-o'-lanterns blend into the red jungle wood. Not very sure about that. Although, in fact, having a thought, I don't really like doing this because you get an annoying clicking sound, but it certainly does cover them effectively. You can use a pressure plate, and it just leaves this little orange rim around it, which works. Would work with glowstone as well. Only problem is you get that noise, which is a shame, but I really don't think the jack-o'-lantern works against the stone. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just fix this water elevator, because I filled the bottom here of the cross with source blocks, so that we were not, if we fell down in here before swimming up, we were not affected by the strange braking effect that adjacent blocks have on falling water. I do this video on my channel about my experiments with water and blocks being adjacent and diagonal and whatnot. But there is a bit of a glitch. It works okay. There's a bit of a glitch in that on 3 sides you can jump out, and on this side you can't. I have no idea why. However, what I think I'm going to do is the reason I did it this way is that if you place even a pressure plate will exert braking force on falling water. However, what I didn't think, so if you surround, I'll show you how I originally had it. Here, 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 and and like that. And then you'll notice that you rise very slowly, and then you speed up because of these pressure plates, basically. But what I didn't realise is they will hold a source block of water. Well, not that I didn't realise it, I just kind of didn't twig it, basically. So I can put that source block there, and yeah, you get the normal swim speed, same as if you're actually swimming up source blocks all the way. There you go, cool, right. So just in case you're interested about that. Okay, so time to wrap the episode up. And I will do that by clarifying some of my thinking about this building. been thinking about it throughout the day as I've worked on this. And what I think I'm going to do, well, first off, we're going to let it exist for a while. Let the look of it saturate into the landscape and basically see if my thinking on it changes any, or if we get any comments that that really make sense for the building to improve, or I guess for a lot of people say, no, you were right first time round, that's just a mess, then maybe I'll think about tearing it down. But further plans for it are eventually we're going to want to go to the end, simply because I'm sick and tired in this game of sitting AFK in front of XP farms and then having my game lag to high hell as I kill 600 cave spiders at the same time, and really want to aim towards getting an Enderman farm going, simply because they're fast, apparently level 50 in 5 minutes with no AFK, be brilliant. And what I thought would, I've got the idea that what I thought would be really fun is, as this tower gets taller, when we get our hands on some mossy and some cracked stone bricks, that we start replacing, not all, but artistically replacing the bricks at the bottom with those cracked and mossy bricks, to suggest that the bottom is much older than the top. I think that would be quite fun to do. I think it'd look quite cool, and that's kind of, I mean, obviously that's quite far to the future, both in terms of getting the building tall enough to warrant that sort of look, and also in terms of at what point we go and kill the dragon. But I don't want to hang around too long on that. So we're going to be leaving this building alone for a bit. Next episode, whenever I get to record it, is going to be something different. I think what we'll do is I'm going to do some caving, maybe on camera, maybe off camera, maybe with highlights clips as I've done thus far. I think we're going to make a XP farm out of the single spider spawner I found down there, simply because it would be nice to get some low level enchants going on our tools and weapons, just to make life a little easier. It would just make work go faster, I think. And if that doesn't take up an entire episode, then what I'll do is I'll probably try and get something going on the food front, either an automated wheat farm, or quite possibly a chicken farm with a crispy fired chicken oven, as per the tutorial that's already on the channel. But that depends how much time we've got. I'll also do a load of off-camera stuff, sand quarrying and things like that. Basically anything that strikes me as particularly boring for you guys. So yes, thanks for watching. If you like the video. Please leave a like if you want to see more of them. Please subscribe, and I shall, in fact, see you next time. Bye.